Dominating. Ultimate. I got blood all over myself.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel for another video. Today I'm going to introduce you to a new hero. This is not a new hero, but this is I think the easiest mage to rank up with. And you notice here at the start of the game, I notice it every time now, you don't get the speed buff from the base. You have to wait in the base for like a second before you go out. That was quite interesting. So I don't know whether it's a bug or not, but today our the hero we're gonna talk about is Vera. I think with the new enchantment system, with if you go for 3rd tier Devil's Awakening on Vera, she can be very, very good. Along with her passive, if you get a kill or assist, her passive is going to reset by 25% of all her skills cooldown. So along with Devil's Awakening, I think that if you hit your 1st and 2nd skill and then use your ultimate, that's pretty much going to take away like 2/3 of someone's HP if you have a teammate around. It's almost guaranteed a kill onto that target, and then once you use your ultimate again, you're gonna refresh 50% of your S1, S2 cooldown. So if you do get a kill in that period, that means 75% of cooldown will be returned to you. So I think that's really, really good. She can do some great insane burst damage with that enchantment. So I think that, along with Laurel, I think she's one of those mages that's got really buffed by the enchantment system. So that was just on paper, but so this was the first game I was trying it out on Vera to see how she is with that, with the idea I was talking to you earlier. So it turns out to be very, very, very good. I think because with Vera you don't have to aim for anything. You don't predict the enemy's movement. You just press your skills. That's really, really easy to do, and it's not like you're playing Raz. You have to constantly aim your fireball, and then once you miss your fireball, you're useless. But with Vera, everything you can't miss. You basically just can't miss. So I think that put her into one of the easiest mage to play category. And then again, to prove my point, if you think about the Chan, you have to aim for that freeze, aim for her 2nd skill in order for her to be efficient, in order to make an impact when you play. But with Vera, it's just super easy. So over here, we got level 4. This is the time I guess we can start testing it, and we're trying to invade their buff, but I think we got it. Okay, we got it. But then it came over, so we're just using whatever we have. It's still early game at this point, so it's not that you can't see that much damage yet. And Zuka just came down from the top side, so we pretty much all got killed over there. So with this build, I'm building over magic because I can't think of anything else that's useful on Vera. I guess it's better to stack her AP early on and then try to build Magic Pierce as early as possible. Again, because that magic resistance buff for everybody. So I was trying it out with Enchanted Kicks. Enchanted Kicks give you 75 Magic Pierce, and then right after I finish Orb, I go into Sleepy Mask, and that's going to give me another 75 Pierce. So with that 150 Pierce, and then your Arcana will give you 88 Pierce, you are pretty much having, let me do the math, 230, okay, I got it. It's 238 Magic Pierce you will have once you finish all those items, and then in maximum level, everybody is going to have 269 Pierce, Magic Resist. So it's pretty much guaranteed that before, when everybody's like level 13 or before that, you're going to do true damage to everyone. And over here you can see that Violet rotate to mid to try to clear the wave. This is when we can zone her out from going back to her only, and then just poke her out. And over here we can see Zuka on the mini-map. He showed up on the left side bush over in mid. I think Zuka can still one-shot me with her full combo, so I have to play carefully here. So just wait to clear the wave and then play away from the Zuka. That's really someone who can kill me, really. And for the other two enchantment, I chose two blues. One with Arctic, one gives you a stack of Arctic Orb 3 minutes into the game, so you can see on my corner I have an Arctic Orb to use at the moment, and the other one I chose Gunslinger for the damage buff eventually. So that gives you a stack of the buff every time you kill someone or get an assist on someone, and you have to kill 5 different targets in order to maximize the effect. I think that one, I did a comparison on that one with the second tier red enchantment that gives you the same thing, that gives you AP and AD at the same time. I think this one's better because at the maximum effect, it gives you, this one grows scale with your kill with your assist, and the other one scale with your level. So but just in ranked game, because everybody's just fighting constantly, so I think this one's way better than the other one, because everybody's constantly fighting. You are guaranteed to get assist or kills when you play mid, just because you're in the center of the map, and then everybody's going to, you can just go whichever lane you want and then collect those head and then get your buff stacked, and then once you finish, you can get 6 stacks on that buff. And over here you can just see me helping my teammate. I'm doing some great damage. I'm already 3-1, 3 kills and 3 assists at the moment. I think the other reason put Vera in a very, very good spot is that in low elos, people tend to fight a lot. So when they try to fight a lot, that gives you so much room to do your combo and then do your damage, and then, like I said earlier, you don't have to aim for anything. So all you have to do is just press buttons and go in there, press buttons once the enemy is in your range. So it's really, really easy. They will try to fight a lot, and then you can just use your enchantment, use your Devil's Awakening. Over here I'm just AFKing in the bush, trying to calculate how much pierce I'm having, and then deciding whether I should build Spooky Mask. I was debating whether I should do it, and over here you can see me, I'm almost getting caught by those 2 heroes, but I'm doing some insane damage with the Devil's Awakening. Also, by the way, Devil's Awakening give you 20% some magic reduction. So once you use your ultimate, you're gonna have that damage reduction. So that's another thing that's really good. If you use Devil's Awakening as your talent, as your enchantment, and over here,
On my way.
and right now I have 238, like I said earlier, magic pierce. At this point, I'm going to do true damage, even though Vera's passive is going to reduce their MR once she hit her skills onto them, but I think it's still quite good if you build just full magic pierce, because she doesn't need anything else. If you build boomstick, I think that's kind of waste, because you're going to spam your skills once you're in a team fight, so you don't want to wait for 5 seconds cooldown on boomstick. That is just going to take too long for you to do the damage. I would rather do true damage once I press on my first skill onto the enemy hero, rather than waiting for 5 seconds to do full damage. And then Zuka overextended over here. He got ulted by a run, and I can use my second skill right away. Right after I just use everything. That's because of Devil's Awakening again, and with the passive I'm getting. So it's really just that easy to play Vera. You just go in, follow your teammate, try to predict where they're gonna go, and you have a stun. This stun is like target stun. It's unlike Lydiana's stun, you have to aim for it, and sometimes you can miss it. But this stun you cannot miss it 100% time, as long as you use it on someone. And you can see me just doing my full combo, and then on to kill that Natalia, and then come back. I can use my full set of skills again, and kill someone again, and then use my ultimate again, and then use my stun again. So I stunned 3 people in that fight. They just tend to come in one by one, and that's something I noticed on elo as well. Low elo players as well, they just tend to go in one by one. It's almost feel like the 4th player and 5th last player go in, that they feel the pressure of going in, because if they don't go in, the team is going to blame them on not going in, so they just like mindlessly run into the fight afterwards. So that's really good to you if you play Vera, because by that time they go in, they're going to have your full set of skill available for you to use again, like that Zuka over there. so we had to flicker away from the Zuka ultimate. But if they didn't hit the ultimate, we can just do our full combo game, probably kill the Zuka afterwards. And after you built your Magic Pier set, you can just go for Hecate's to
Let's do this.
improve your AP power to a maximum level possible. So you don't have to level up your Spooky Mask because you're already doing the true damage, unless the other team is building, they're building like defensive item that increase their magic resistance. So otherwise you don't have to build a staff null at all at this stage, and then you're good to go. Starting your pretty much your whole set. Once you finish Hecate's, you can go for Arctic Orbs or something else, and only finish staff null if you need to. And pretty much we're gonna win the game from here on. So our team is pushing top. The mid wave's is collapsing. It's right now it's 4-1. We might want to catch mid wave, but there's no tower, high ground tower in mid, so we can stay at top. Ares is going to catch the mid wave, so we just help her clean. And then Zenith jumps onto the jungler and use my full combo again, get a kill on Zenith, and then stun and then again, and then got my stun back up again, my ult is back up again, and then I just use my full combo again to kill Natalia, and then stun Zuka again, killed him, and then use my ult onto the Violet. That was a mega kill if the Ahri... It didn't show my quadra kill. This is actually a quadra kill over here, but too much information appeared at the same time, so it only showed my triple kill. But if Ahri didn't get my kill, this would have been a mega kill on Vera. This video was mainly to show you guys how strong Vera is with the new enchantment system. I hope you really enjoyed watching this video, and I really recommend you to try it out, especially if your rank is below master. I think she's going to be very, very, very good. Definitely try this out. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video, and leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, I'll catch you next time.